entertainment show. Best entertainment show. Best entertainment show. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Shiver. No. I won't fair me share we marry. Mama yankana odwedo kwejo. I love your imperfection. I love your flaws and your motherly affection. They say people change, feelings that fade, but my love is here to stay. Today, we'll love you tomorrow. We'll love you when we are in bed. Love you today, love you tomorrow. Love you when we are in bed. Some find beauty in looks, others go for curves. No matter what they do, I still put you first. Some say beauty they lie in the eyes of the beholder, but true love no they mind. This one is from Jehovah. I love your imperfections, I love your flaws and your motherly affection. Oh my baby,
you are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Love you today, we'll love you tomorrow. Love you when we are in bed. Love you today, love you tomorrow. Love you when we are in bed. I love you just the way you are. My baby, make you know the shiver. No. Oh, don't make ya we marry. Mama yankana odwedo kwejo. I love
you
your
are welcome to
imperfection.
Best Entertainment Show
with
your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
They say people change and feelings that fade. Here to stay. I love you today.
You are welcome to
Best love you tomorrow.
Show with your host
love you when we are in bed.
OK 101.7 FM.
Love you today. Love you tomorrow. Love you when we are in bed.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Get down, baby. See this, get down, sweetie. See this.
Honestly, this is a spiritual song from King David. I am born to win. Afo minima yukunim. And I dedicate this song to all men and International Men's Day. Being a man is not easy. Being a man is not a joke. Being a man is not child's play. A man. Sometimes when it gets tough, they even tell you to man up. If you have not been a man before, you wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. Mickey will be your own tears. You say, what has been a man? Being a man, yeah. Long time ago, somebody did a song and said, to be a man now, wow. Yes, you are born to win, you are born to excel, you are born to succeed, you are born to prosper, you are born to triumph. You are born to take territories. You are born to break barriers. You are born to become an overcomer. And that is on the notes on which I welcome you to this edition of Best Entertainment Show on OK Halifax. Take it easy. And it is on that note that I welcome you to this edition of the Best Entertainment Show on OK 101.7. My name is Halifax and Addo. We're doing this till 12. You will be the head and not the tail. I mean, I love this my production team so much that sometimes you just need to relax and let them do their own thing. When your DJ decides to give you a green selection of authentic, original Ghanaian highlife music, you don't feel like interrupting. Sometimes you just let them flow on and on and on and on. Say you are born to win. I am born to win. A very positive song, very positive conversion. We are born to win. You are born to win. Man, see, you will be the head and not the tail. Before I enter the Christmas mood, my mama Helen Umabo Akwaba, veteran movie producer Helen, and I was called natural. Helen Akwaba. But what is this girlish look on your face today? I'm a shader. Makai. Helen, no bakui. Because I can't. No face. Jam of you go through old age. Why no face sumptuous? Hey, I look edible. Eleno Mabo. But on the natural hair looks good on you, honestly.
Yeah, very, very good.
Then why is it that you females sometimes you go through the hassle of, Helen, this looks good on you. I mean, sometimes you go through the hassle of, attachment, artificial wig, what do you call that one they put in?
You have to go with the flow.
No, you
just have to go with. You have to do it. They are doing it. You equally have to do it.
Wine because they will meanwhile, wiggy be now attachment and you do it for what?
No, you look good when you
wear you look also look good in this, Helen.
Okay, we'll try then. Keep it on. We are doing it for the men. You do it for yourself and then you do it for your partner. Thinking say BI, he will like it.
Then why don't you consult us before doing it? Say, I don't even style bend offer.
But you look outside when I do my own. Say near me my but you will be looking the other one outside. Outside. So why don't I also do it?
To be a man now, I mean, being a man is a very difficult job. Including liking the hairstyle of your wife or your woman. I mean,
not every man is a man.
Not every man is a man. I see anything.
Say what you see. Maybe they just put the burden on the women, so the women take up the burden so you will be yet to be wishing a happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day or it's possible.
I don't get it. What makes a man a man?
Your responsibility, because you are the head. You are the second person in command. So when you don't really do what you are supposed to do, say you provide for the family. Na just say won share that nya bema sa ana obema nso ode ne nsa e ka oba onya bema.
Still means yes here.
Bonu no yo je nunjibo.
Se bema bu oba onya bema. Na se oba bu bema nso.
Ono so akoye se
ono so onya oba.
On share that nya oba sa akọ worry jachum beshi ke ba hia.
Okay, so let's take it one by one. We'll see enye bema bia na ye bema.
Of course.
And your first disqualification of bema is say bema obo oba onye bema any day bio.
Any obema on taking up responsibility.
Okay. And him say me nyina me ne we adwen. But a man who been so ho a Helen me nim say what that. Media say me kunu no bum ya tre say odomi ka jimi ebe small. I mean won say no.
Many for na kan. Small pe. We gin ehana me hibas, forgive me, but that
Jesus is Christ of Nazareth. Sunday crap on. Honestly Helen can sem no na me ne nya adwen me feel say sem na no worship. But studios will be am see we ebi muso wo sa. I mean, how do I don't get it.
I can say abroach ho. Men even going for that kind of painful thing, just to go through the pain. If I don't get the pain, no, I don't enjoy it.
A psychological problem. Ben Dumbo.
So are you saying my people here, Dumbo?
A psychological problem. I mean, what type of perverted libido do you have? Say, would you say, won't feel pain?
That is where you get aroused and that kind of thing. You go through whatever.
Violence.
Yes.
Violence arouses somebody's libido.
Yeah.
Now we see any psychological problem.
Yeah, when you get about shum.
David, you know the nepa no here counselor Lutros. I wouldn't recommend any such relationship. Anyway, there is also a man in my studio. This man is a real man in every sense of the word. His name is Sokrisafo Jr. Hey Joe. Sokrisafo. And International Men's Day. General Moakwaba.
Major Halifax.
Pacho Boko
Boko. What's International Men's Day?
Pacho. What name?
The men here local Men's Day.
Okay, Tressa, it is Men's Day all over the world, so it's an international thing. International Men's Day is a global holiday celebrated annually in November 19 to recognize and celebrate the cultural blah 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 political of men all over the world.
Says who?
I don't really understand that. I mean, who declared International Men's Day? I mean, your research no more.
Okay.
It's like you're asking me who declares World Toilets Day, who declares Women's Day, who declares...
He who knows not and knows that he knows not and seek not to know is a fool.
Okay, so by your hand to say, is it that you want to... I mean, you doubt any International Men's Day, or you want to know why it is National Men's Day,
yes.
And now who gave them the audacity to declare it as a national?
Exactly.
I remember something inside DNA or how? Yes,
Presby as a Men's Day declared by the Presby Church. Good. And you know, me first nipa de oh you must ask why, who, where, and when. That is what normal.
That is one of the very few times a panel member has cornered me on live radio.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know he would ask me who declared it, so I didn't do that research.
Okay.
I mean, growing up, I've always known that November 19 is always International Men's Day. But a man, Papa Penny, beside me, say, why not declare? If Candice had asked me, so no, class 6 in P1 in CB, American semiconductor research, but Papa Penny, yeah, he was a man before I became a man. And I know beside me already, say, why not declare head internet celebrity here? Will be a very stage now, mommy. And see, I believe she's stage now media.
Okay.
But no matter who declared it, International Men celebrates men. Do you have any message for men? What's your opinion on who a man that should men be celebrated?
For me, me more dear free say ya wo me many be. Meaning say every day is Humans Day. Inti me dear, I don't know say there's a particular day for men and particular day for women. Human beings, every day is a human day. Every day is Mother's Day. Every day is Father's Day. Every day is Children's Day. Inti meno, I don't know which particular day is for man or which particular day is for woman or for whatever. I don't know. I only know my birth date. But apart from that, minimum for so be a was where because say men's day near women's day near every day honor your mother your father. You don't live one day say what this particular day they say me treating me mommy good. No, every day treat your mother good. Build that habit as it used to be before we were colonized. Now we honor our parents. And yet afe na obi a ono no onni culture a oswa ne parents ye onyi obenyi an ya pam na frifie de na koto baabi wabɔ ne bra onko ne maame ho onni ba because we need that tradition and as culture no onni bi enti no sene e wo no ne sene e tete ni enti no e wo wa ne afada bi ne ye de akai ne se ye de akyɛ nse hey wo maame wo papa ono no esono ono ena esono wo a tete wo fie a ye ma onufuo wo maame etete wo ma onufuo a ye kyerɛ sakwara ye mfa benkum emma ade ba ukɔ baabi a wo bon sɛ benkum krampo ye de ma obi akwara betimi de benkum amanpani ade enye bibia but ye hanse ne kyerɛ sɛ daabi wo ye benkum krampo a ye mfa benkum emma de ye de nifa ene ma de wo ma baabae a wo de nifa ene yesua trama enkwara nyina wo bon sɛ obi atimi de benkum na wevu ofo so ye saa na che so ye guy you see mapo me kosua de matena ba bi a che me hu se ne oh we anya hwi o ukwa brochira oh we anya come on saa de ne nyai ukwa brochira come on ha anya brochire ha ye Ghana nyom ye o mo ho no enye adentro mo nye de no. It's about time we wake up to these realities. Say yentete ye ho se ne omo tie wo ho no esono omo ene sono yen omo subculture omo di nyiye sani etete omo fire no yen de ne so no enne okwabrochira. I'm telling you the black American community, especially those in the Advent church in Niamano, what they are doing is that they are trying to study African family values and omo chire omo ma they are even now advocating said no that culture ne say akwara ya de ayentia no yenyai emmo omo say say omo into African cultural values. Black communities no I started advocating.
Can you come back to my men's day?
It's all part of it. And you free no na first men's day ababeshe mo aye nim ba bi free ukrampo nim ba bi free so no.
So
yes.
So in the year
1992
on 7th February. And me can be now was also. Relax. My day.
There was so idea we so say obi tie. What say men's day and nti no asi wo kan ni mo no so de ko. On tie ehun say ensem no kra wo kan na sabi o we dey need dem we host. Omo mo kire ensem hu no mo kire no.
Okay. So ensem hu no kra it has a lot of positive results.
It has no positive results. I'm telling you.
Please
say ignore men until a certain November 19th or no, November 17th be.
Please take your time and listen.
Okay.
No matter how foolish it sounds to you, there may be some wisdom in it. No
matter how foolish it is, it sounds.
You are now becoming disruptive to the program.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Forgive me.
International Men's Day was introduced in 1992 on 7th February by Thomas Oyster and was revived by Jerome Telokskin, who chose November 19 to honor his father's birthday. It has since been adopted internationally because of the virtues of the concept. What does the day celebrate? The aim of International Men's Day is to celebrate positive male role models and to raise awareness of men's issues. Men's issues including topics such as mental health, toxic masculinity, and the prevalence of male suicide. Although these topics are discussed throughout the year, the day is set aside to highlight the importance of such topic and draw further attention to it. You still believe it is a foolish day?
Yes. You agree with me?
I do.
Breast cancer. Take it easy. Breast cancer is discussed throughout the year.
Yes.
But there is a day set aside as Breast Cancer Day to draw further attention to it. Men are celebrated every other day. And then somebody decides to call
use his father's birthday.
And it became accepted across the world.
Why not my father's birthday?
There is always somebody who starts something, Safo.
Who is he? That person, who is he? His lifestyle. Yeah, investigate here who say, or you'll be at his even worth. Yes. Onipa na o kan o ye hwan. Ne life, ne brad pen of a boy.
Okay, so now listen. So listen to it. So listen to it. The aim of International Men's Day, listen to it, is to celebrate positive male role models across the world and to raise awareness of men's issues. It is not to celebrate somebody's personal father's birthday.
What you read, I don't know kind here. No, share, why you be free? No, now share. Can say, "Obi Papa birthday."
So now take it easy.
But your program, the tree program.
Is it that you want us to?
A tree program. Halifax, you come before.
Is this
Father's Day? A tree program. No,
okay. Is it that you want us to learn? Okay.
Oh, Halifax.
So I should read. I should read what was written in English to in tree when you know I don't know how to read tree.
Me pacho me kan me say kyerɛ ase sɛ ne ya ka twi ebrofo ha nse a so na o kai and say program no ye twi program no kyerɛ ase no nya o kan ye we die o capacity no to
for the past 10 minutes, what language have you been communicating in?
I've been mistakenly communicated in English until I realized that we're a tree program.
Okay. I don't know how to read tree. So please. Enye dibia na ese yenjimi wa radio so.
Ni hwan de jimi wa?
Eto da well Obi, how do we say who the calf is? Let's say the channel fatano no on share. Eto da ese yensua de.
Okay.
Nkwada tie.
Yes.
Ene International Men's Day. Wumpeo eye Men's Day. Inti nyabo trena omo mpese omo nsua de enti ene International Men's Day no. Menkan na omo nsua de.
Okay.
Se wo mpese wo nsua bia ka wa no tum.
Okay. Halifax.
Kratan so omo atwo wo brofom.
Okay.
Inti nyabo tre. Se me kan hwia enye wo na wo betre me se me nkyirikire mo. Anama me nkyirikire mo.
Yo. Mate.
Wo pese wo place a role na. Kosro ho. Kofa padacho. Normal wo show. And then you speak your tree on it. Enye asem. Inti nyabo tre. Mami
do hanse wo obi ka brofo wo hanse. Na o ka kire ne se onka twi Halifax mekai wo ene.
David se obi ka brofo a nipa no otitwi kron ne hu nkyere no. Meka try no say David onim se me titwi kron. Meka try no say o eja say efrɛ nana ana efrɛ wo akosua nti ketwi. But se nipa no kan ade wo brofo mu a me to me can try no say although am tried no brofo mu no on kan wo twi mu. Simply because we can need to say your papa birthday hu hia afi na me catch say dey bi nya botre na tie dentia ya accept sade no who say David me say your papa birthday
Halifax men chi asema me kan me say ade na kan ye no e kire say ende no eye obi papa birthday ana nya sa no kan ye no
men kan sa nya botre ankan wo be hu dey me kan. So let us go again. Let me go up again. Nya botre. I told you don't be defensive. Relax and learn. Nyabotre. Also, so just relax and learn. Let's go back. Okay. International Men's Day was introduced in 1992 on 7th February by Thomas Oyster and was revived by Jerome Telosing, who chose 19th November to honor his father's birthday. As you say, Ansana Jerome Teloskin be chooses 19th November no. Thomas Oyster a started dada said 19th November is for celebrating fathers on a certain low key. And Ora Jerome also chose that same 19th, say, data Thomas I choose saying Papa birthday into my yen so me. And it created that awareness. And Obiabe Ditum say, okay, then yen celebrate men. Why do they now celebrate? This is the aim. Ababe International Day, almost celebrate all over the world. No, Nyabotre Biewa Sunwe Brofo. Okay. The aim, Helen, when you see, the aim of International Men's Day is to celebrate positive male role models and to raise awareness of men's issues. What are those men's issues we're talking about? Mental health, toxic masculinity, and the prevalence of male suicide, amongst others. It goes on and on and on. Say issues where your issues are affecting men already. And some people have come together and said, let us pick a day to draw awareness, create more attention on these issues and how they are affecting men. Savone Helen, still we insist to say it's a foolish agenda. It's a useless thing.
It is.
Why is it, Helen? Say we are choosing the day to celebrate male role models. It's a foolish day.
Oh, it's just like the Father's Day. Whatever you've discussed or written in our Kanyama things, it's the same thing. I drew Father's Day. We talked about Obema or Bema on your Bema. You understand?
Nyabotre.
Okay.
Nyabotre. I hire radio. Father's Day. You're discussing men's mental health. Father's Day. It is not to create awareness on masculine suicide. No. It is to celebrate mentors. Guide real fathers, guardians, people who have played a fatherly role in your life, and show appreciation to them and use them as a positive example to irresponsible dads. That is the aim of Father's Day. It is so different from this one. It is specifically to discuss issues that face men, some of which I've mentioned to you. So they are two distinct things. You may proceed. Don't go to Suffolk, proceed there. Hold your mic. Then and proceed.
No, you know what?
I don't know.
You are selling the same product. Present organic echo in a different way. You understand?
I'm listening to you.
Who is that oyster?
Yeah, so we are selling. It's somebody's birthday that we are trying to celebrate. You understand? And making it big. What do we have here? Yeah, who is that gentleman who says we have to celebrate his Father's Day or his day? Seriously, I don't get it. Why don't they also, with all my whatever I've gone through, why don't they also celebrate me Helen's Day? In fact, from today, I also declare today or 29 September as this thing day. Helen's Day.
I declare 11th July as common.
I read somewhere that people have a prejudiced mentality towards religious symbols they do not understand. And I'm beginning to understand that when people are ignorant on an issue, on a particular topic, they rubbish it and poo-poo it.
There's more in life, so brother, take time.
And Safoni Helen here in Kwasi Asem is that we shouldn't celebrate International Men's Day. I beg to differ. And Mesramo, any day I'm going to say, and International Toilet Day, and a breast cancer day, and hepatitis B day, and a Women's Day, and a amputees day now. Moon take on serious na issues into a celebrity sad day no, and I the sad day no asset aside say the back create awareness no na in na yen fansuya de kra misumi dia suya de. For instance, I want to know what is toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity almost is one of the issues. November 19th International Men's Day. No, I say yen kan ho asem inti me so me wie program no pam go toxic masculinity. Am I masculine? Am I toxic? And yeah, DJ toxic here. Toxic masculinity. What does it mean? Omo feel say they know yen kwasi asem we shouldn't discard this. Ubi some say something about toxic masculinity ye den. You going to say
You go face the world.
It's yelling about you. Then they toxic masculinity.
Toxic.
I don't know. You explain. Then.
Wait.
I'm
Make sure I
waiting.
say what you toxic. No kuni. Ehani ko onamo palo.
What's the better say wakasa ben?
Okay. Obia. Oha drinti. Owa baby a. Baby enshada enjo. Why no want to say memasem? You understand?
Sir.
Bibi sa
Obia. Yeah, we ye semi Google toxic masculinity. So I can't remember so Obia be mansem. Is that what you're saying?
My baby enye into your baby and enshada enye.
I mean that is what it means.
Yeah, something like that.
On the phone giddy. Me change your no question. Ellen, are you aware, sir, there are many children who've lost their fathers to suicide, many mothers who've lost their husbands to suicide, and male suicide as a challenge that needs to be talked about?
Yeah, I think that one, I agree with you. Many, those that we know and those that we do not know.
And you know it's one of the reasons we celebrate International Men's Day.
I don't know, say all those things can really go under. Not only what somebody will not be responsible towards his children on Father's Day. You understand? So when we have a very big program, actually, this is what is going on. Why can't you take care of your own responsibility? Maybe somebody has a psychological problem. It's the same thing. So just separating it doesn't mean anything. Just bringing it under the celebration of Father's Day will equally help. Because most of the time, say you be there and say, and then a world BBB polygamous day, and then a world this, and then
no damo.
And the Africa, no. Remember one
and so part rest because there is Father's Day issues like men suicide, toxic masculinity. I want to mean interest. If you know Father's Day, I see it.
Yes.
Okay, so your argument is like just like there is World Health Day, sad day no yenfa. So we shouldn't have a glaucoma day, breast cancer day, cervical cancer day. And anything you know, World Health Day. Is that your argument?
That is that one is a serious issue, and this one it can also because
it's a male suicide. In just
male suicide can seriously also what will make you because you are a suicider. That is why you can't take care of your children and you want to kill yourself.
Not necessarily. There are people who take care of their children very well, but they still commit suicide.
Not many.
There are people like that.
Yeah, there are people like that.
And
I agree with you.
Like that over here.
Yes.
And you think
it's just unfortunate
because they are males.
No, this is a male. We are talking about men.
Now, Mike, no
today.
off. What's it?
They say almost commit suicide because they have issues. So issue no nye because almost commit suicide. No, they are human beings and they have issues. And you know, the suicide has nothing to do with whether one is male or female. No.
Into the okay, crack the important. Yeah, discussing male suicide. I will see.
Male suicide is not an issue. Suicide is an issue.
It's a bigger thing.
Suicide is an issue, not because it's a male or female.
I was young. I tell my mother say, like I be
well, I'm the host, so let me still do my best to put it in the right perspective. Ms. Remo, male suicide is an international challenge all over the world.
yeah, man.
Men rubbishy, a very big issue. You read about male suicide, they tell you it is on the rise. And there are reasons why more men are beginning to commit suicide these days. In the idea, rubbish. Say, oh, male suicide, every suicide is suicide, irrespective of the gender. So let's put it in the right perspective. There is suicide in general, and then so we'll discuss suicide. Everyone say a core trend to be children committing suicide, women committing suicide, males committing suicide. And say almost separate. So this season my focus on suicide amongst children. Then I say how can it be prevented, and what about men? How can it be prevented? When it came to suicide in children, even watch on TV, it came as and you say, oh, my interest, and then male too. And also, I remember last 2 years now, I was following the discussion. It has to do with depression, frustration, that sometimes cry it has to do with marital issues. I mean, there's a issue, no. But maybe
it's an issue. It's a general thing because this thing, as we said, and yeah, can I say, Nkwada committee suicide, Emma committee, and that general, suicidal day or suicide day or whatever. So that thing can also be discussed. But say yes, set it aside. Obi papa birthday. They can say no, sa no way, and a year can was dear.
Helen, what can there we 1, 2, 3? My try say me try say me educate, but still, is it a deliberate misinformation? Say you'll be papa birthday. Because Father's Day also falls. Father's Day too falls on somebody's father's birthday.
Say and on a year, Gina, so Edia set it that day, aside in this 19th November. Say it's Men's Day. And I actually
when I started International Men's Day, who was the first person who started it?
I don't know. We don't know, so we don't want to.
Oyster.
Good. It's 19th. It's 19th. It's 9 November. Thomas' father's birthday.
What did you just say?
I asked a straight question. Who started it? Who's it? Thomas Oyster. Yeah. 19th November birthday, Anna. So what does this thing you are misinforming the public? I told you several times that.
So no, you're ordering adrenaline because of the birthday fall on that same day. No, so he agreed. So in a way, no, it is connected. That one is back. Who say?
Say yeah, on no birthday crampo. So I no birthday crampo. Obia starts something to celebrate. Somebody to celebrate men and draw attention to men issues. Obinso say, oh, they are what fake cry. A good day because I follow me papa birthday into men yina yemboa. And I reason yina about so. Must say well because you have support say ya no. Only papa birthday in Is that your argument on radio, Ellen?
Pacho, asem way I can. Ni a kan ye no. Thomas Einstein ni Oyster. Any Oyster ni twi ye de.
Na kan ni on show na shallow.
Shallow. Yes. Thomas Shallow. Oya hwan ni life or no eye saying ese me hwe no because ata yi ba be kan se yenye bibia me sure say obia emma anya ni role model bi obeka bibia ese yefa
enye no kre
okay you obi role model no okay
ata yi ene oya suffer
yo
people into
but
people look up to him. You see, so if you don't know the person, you've asked your question, why wine? Is that not the question you're asking?
Aye.
Now, a friend saying, Obraben or boy, yes, or start see Father's Day and means they are in Dinechi. That's your argument.
Based on what? And you find your court now, discuss here, near who say it's worth doing it because suicide.
Have you read about International Men's Day before?
No.
So stop spewing your ignorance on the public on my station this morning.
I'm not ignorant. I'm rather.
Have you read on this topic before?
Debbie.
You are ignorant on this topic. So stop spewing.
I'm not ignorant on this topic.
Tell me about International Men's Day.
I don't need it because it's not necessary. So I'm not ignorant. I know, say, you don't need International Men's Day. I told you here in this studio, say, every day should be used to celebrate humanity.
Agreed.
Let's respect every day. What you do,
everybody.
What you do on this Men's Day, you have to do it every day.
Agreed.
Not one particular day.
Agreed. But there is still something called International.
If you agree, don't continue. Let's
there
move
is
on.
still something called International Men's Day.
I don't recognize it, and I don't think any serious person should recognize it. Every day should be Men's Day.
Even me, I don't recognize it.
Every day should be Children's Day. That is how we used to be as Africans, our society. Every day we take care of it every day. And you be at there be almost parents akotena father's home bi mom ti baby one day no makai omo and ye na dey yam fancy on ye nyina nkosra ma.
What about us?
That is that culture. Ye ni sa culture. Ye culture no. We have a family. Unyia no wabesi udan ewo your friends and your trust ni bi ama no asi. So we build a whole family. We take care of each other. We are responsible for each other's friend Ubuntu. I am because you are. You are because I am. That is our your friend say society. Your friend is saying fabric. Me who say the American crap no. You know the pillar of Africa's family Ubuntu. I am because you are. You are because I am. And the young be our own team baby or more so ni culture mpo. Who be so say what's your culture?
They don't have.
They don't have. No much why anyone the Omako family near so. because obi abetra go internet so. When they do
in fact, even you have to write something about Halifax. They are two on that day.
Yes.
Near celebrating day.
World Halifax Day. Near actual near they are called to 1992.
This one we don't support to whatever the Men's Day.
Africans should stop.
Presby Men's Day.
Thing. We are Africans.
They should not
take care of each other. We live for each other every day.
So okay, for this one I support you. I support you.
We are not a society that ignores people and one day we remember them. No. Every day
we live with our old.
Okay, so let's go on Facebook and listen to what they are saying. Peter Boache, please, can your panelists stop being petty and at most political? And please respect the listeners and let some of us learn into inverted commerce. Ernest Ahondo, Mr. Safo, building family land, does it still, I said building on family land, does it still exist? Dr. Kalipo, my bro, Mr. Halifax, please tell me how many girlfriends can Kalipo Jadiya, girlfriends has got nothing to do with our watch. Elizabeth Gazer say we also have International Women's Day and most people celebrate it. Peter Boachi, I've read your message already. Mr. Safo Nono always come confusing us from Esther Ahondo again. Please tell Safo that the left hand is part of the body. We choose to use it for whatever we want. The left hand is connected to the heart. That is why here in America, if a teacher asks a question, we are free to lift up our left hand. People wave with their left hand because the people or person is close or dear to them. That is from Emma Ayer. Dr. Kalipo, this thing you are saying, okay, my name came on now when my bro, Mr. Halifax, please tell me how many girlfriends can you get or have you gotten if you win an award? Please give us the experience. 0. I've answered you. Auntie Helen and Mr. Safo, please stop confusing us. That is from West. I mean, Kalipo, you're in this RTP award. Let me just do it. Bro Halifax, do you know that your bro Tikesia sent this award to Kumasi? His in-laws' funeral and going to put it on the high table. Oh, Tikesia can do that. Kwame Nkrumah Tikesia there, and soon a crack. So the award no be call a year. You know, when I was in upper 6 anyway, with my inquiry name. Blah blah blah. Oh, some of your messages have gone blah 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 blah. Safo and Helen go bring problem. Okay, actually, Safo, you've had one person who agrees with you. One person. His name is Wisdom Durstin. Halifax, stop defending everything. What Safo is saying is right. Halifax, you've been cornered. Oh, is that how you say it? The truth is that the world has moved on. What's it? It's not about Safo and Helen saying they agree or they don't agree. It is an international day globally celebrated all over the world. And just some Mienova Betna Beka Junction basement of a sheep house and say, Omujin Tuma, Omujin Tumo, Omujin Tumo. Put on your TV, CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera. It's something we just need to, even if you don't celebrate it, say learn about it. Learn about the issues they have raised. Or I'm to say, what is toxic masculinity on TSC? So, I mean, there are certain things people celebrate, but I still learn about it. But I still read about it anyway. And say, anyway. I've read this one already. I'm kind of about, why people use their left hand in America to talk and not to talk, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, let me take their final comments on this and I move on to my Bronya song. The same Keche Kwame Apia issues, no?
Halifax.
Safo.
Okay. What was some American Hansi say?
What can be
Africans? What you say? Ya were your subculture, senior tier. Ya yes, you are trasa, must say, in your flow say, Utu Quainuku movie be war. A bruchiria, ne'er was say, and only ye, as ye. obi who can message be obi catch us in America they use their left hand to do something. That is Americans. Yeah, Africans. Yeah, han say no. Ye bu baby say ye mfa unsa benkum nkyere wa jafie. It has a meaning. Ye wa ye subculture, ye wa sane ye tie enye wrong, eye mayen. Munya santete kwa asem no.
The last time I sat in for Kwesi Aboa, Jana Mepa would was say, yeah, me table no preserve your mommy.
Onso betina ho no da no no so bo table no so.
Enye no kre. We dey aba. So for we are there enya ditum say o.
Na me so me kai wo say. Onso do that day nikura po a wo kan bi na onso do nsa bo table no so ene kai wo nti eya reflex.
So wonje akoswe because I've told you it's not pro. See we be so be then to dey wonje.
Halifax asema ye kan ne say. Ye bibifo. Ye wo yes culture. E wo see som. Ye nyai sa de na ye hu obi ade a eno ne ye feel say eye no. Wotima see ye benkum e na ye ko school a teacher man won say odi benkum han say odi benkum umma benkum so a ye be gwa o. Ye be kire o say no.
Never no on can say ye njintumo.
No, there we can
brebi. E no chesho mo say enu nti na ohonom omo ye no saa no. Aha.
Enti ohonom mo ye ne saa. Omo mfa, omo nye omo Father's Day a. Omo woni enti omo di Father's Day. Wotima see e na ma kire omo say ne enti omo di saa days no. Omo no omo ni abadae ma omo ho. Wotima see enti e kwan bi so omo pede asua. Yes, ye gitu wo hansen a. Yen so no e be say yen. Yen no every day no yesuma ye ho and I said ubuntu no.
So you are living in the past.
I'm not living in the past. He's not. He's not. That is why I'm living in the past. Obiti America, Bakoji insurance. I want to cruise. No, Sabi, we in a free home.
I'm not living in the past. I am living as an African.
Yes, suma ye hono. Omwaja ye da.
Say.
Ene untumi frɛ obi bakrantia no.
Because ya yesu ya tra.
Nyabotre. Enti sa we live for ourselves no. Eni ho bio.
Enti eya na enye.
Enti sana wo kan no say oh na ma twa abusuan sase no akwa say de awudi wusika kotokra abusuan agifre wo nsem.
Eno ye baako. Eno chu ni ana o so de ni kotu.
Well, enti men kan say it's
but uchi ni ana e de na ezo ye no.
Oh, semi nua bi ye me same dem chi no tom. Enti say
enye no na abusuan sase.
But let's focus on the issue. Say sana wo kan say obum it's the world has moved on.
No.
And
the
you can't even call
on. Well, it's still 24 hours a day.
You can't even call somebody's child and discipline the child.
You can.
In Ghana today?
Yes. You can.
Who can be because we feel say argument say won kimbe na wo ken no krepa wa nyame nim say enne. Ana wo ken no krepa wa nyame say enne obetumi ahu obi ba ka kire say braha de wo ye no enye na wa fa aba na wa twa no about 612.
Are responsible parents.
Is that what you are saying?
Me say they are responsible parents are ne ba ya de e wo kromo no pani bi chi ne guana oba na kwara ne ba obisa no say o ye den a o twa ntro kra responsible parent timi hu say o twa ntro and then no ye follow social media ma bebre parents bi are so irresponsible say even krampo wa ko school ama teacher kan kwara ne ko school ho no akoka ne nim en kan no ne enye saa.
En kan na yenyesa basisi ade yesa nya botre enti no krese niama asesa
me see
because you just told me na kan na yenyesa just see ade niama asesa.
You are deliberately distorting the whole thing. Me
see me ka hwenhwe wa no
me there be tie me see ya yesu ya tra
pepe so you agree with me?
Yes no yeah empese e be so. Oh, see, you can't hear Jai.
No cry woman say, no cry woman says, see, I don't want to mean your tree.
Obetimi, me no, you better not say, near Jai promoting of this foreign, your friend is saying, yes, you better me a Jai.
So for you careful, Kakra, say, Nanya wotre. Foreign cultures, no, it be wo hoa, yen so. But and yet, ye draw attention to this very critical issues.
Halifax, when we entertain
I learn from you, you learn from me.
Yes.
Into some more bribi say, riase, including this country anyway, globally. Obia jiatum.
Obia nyintumu. Da ben yaji we tumu. Say me parliament ben that they ben parliament call ye kan say Ghana for we yaji atum.
Until unless parliament be between say engine so.
O kan say yaji atumu a. And na me ka kire o say individual choice but me bo anase ye mienu eti an say ye bo Ghana for akoko say
so you are on radio.
Yes, that's why I'm sitting here.
So I mean, I'm just reminding you. You know, either emotions and excitement.
Yeah, I am emotional about this thing.
But any emotions na this year
no, sometimes when you can see say the damage, you know, too huge. You need the host is also being your friend ruder.
Emotions will take over your logic.
No, it doesn't take. No, I'm being logical here.
And so be more logical than emotions.
So
Into my name. They have certain. Oh, Jesus Christ! The only can come to be no. They be Halloween. So every to say Halloween, I will say, then I'm here. If I can share what's up for you, are right. Or more other ones be it looks strange, but so more International Men's Day. Yedi throw attention, awareness, spotlight on issues affecting men, including me, you, men all over the world. And when you are rubbishing it, I will tell you that Safo, be a bit careful.
Halifax.
Because yempeu, things have changed. And male suicide, toxic masculinity, it's now these are issues that we should discuss and draw attention to. Good. Let us not say because brofobi nedi by the other source on for you on Sanepa papa birthday into the positive side of his business yambuntra. That is all I'm asking you to be a bit cautious the way you are going about it.
Halifax.
Safo.
Discernment is when you see an opportunity covering danger. That is discernment. Ube who opportunity be, but a chile no danger be wo. What you see? Let's be careful how we take some of these promotions. And until I make sure I say one, yenwi bibi home. Twins festival, wakra your friend is saying. Twin, who the twin, who the animal twins. We are Tewia, fine. O the end there, o ye niema. What am I say? Me pacho, the whole world, Oko America twins were home pacho, the twins festival. Halifax in pacho, the twins festival.
Did you come to interview me or to make yourself?
Oh, there be see a didn't come.
So
we have world twins. Your friends say, we are calling somebody saying,
so make your case and stop asking
me
questions.
Near the piano, ye kusia. Amanone dear no, because one nearby a momo yes I dear no. A one subculture, a one be any fapping with free so. Sadia no, yes, ya, a be hayen. See a chama da crobacco, near ya bebochinku, near Casafa bibi huno there be. Ye no, every day you are responsible for your brother's progress. And you know, who say bibi cause near abra bomu crapo nebe hano. Not lead to suicide. Every day, what do? You monitor your brother. Oh, hiamwa no atria beno. Sani yeno.
When I can't sure say no, they don't discuss male suicide and this other issues every other time.
But that is what they have. That is why they have days for it.
And nothing I'm seeing about tray. Netsi brofo amekaino. Say, although these issues are discussed all throughout the year, a special day has been set aside.
Why that special day?
To throw more awareness on it.
You don't need it.
Safo,
let's throw more awareness every day.
Safo, you work under the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture.
We are not responsible for.
Why do you have International Tourism Day?
We are not responsible for.
You've not answered my question.
Yes.
Why do you have International Tourism Day? And this country celebrates it.
Let's go Akwesi Ajimai.
Why don't we say that we should celebrate tourism every other day? Your ministry. The ones you are under. Let's go Akwesi Ajimai. You've been promoting International Tourism Day in this studio every other year. Why do you come and promote
tourism every day? When I get the opportunity.
International Tourism Day no. And then I say won't describe just say
Halifax. Let's call Akwesi Ajimai.
Why Akwesi Ajimai?
Because I see Akwesi Ajimai promoting tourism every day.
I also see you promoting tourism every day. But on International Tourism Day, You come to this studio to discuss that International Tourism Day as one day. Why?
No, throughout. Anytime I get the opportunity.
So you've never come to speak about International Tourism Day before?
Me say every day when I get the opportunity, I talk about it.
Have you ever come to talk about International Tourism Day before?
And let me say, I am telling you, say, every day when I get the opportunity, I talk about tourism.
Including International Tourism Day.
Every day.
But what
do you see why? After that, what the NTMK will say you are on live radio.
Yes.
No, but what you are trying to it's different from whatever we are discussing now. He is talking
Helen.
about, yes.
You celebrate tourism every day.
Yeah.
But there is a day called International Tourism Day. And the two of you.
And do we have tourism day? We have Father's Day. That is where I am also coming from.
Not all men are fathers. But the two of you come and say,
not all men are fathers. Do you know who a father is?
Safo, not all men are fathers.
They are sperm donors and they are fathers. They are not the same.
Safo, not all men are fathers.
Yes. Me say.
Safo, not all men are fathers. Are you challenging that one too?
No.
So why are you asking me who told me not all men are fathers? Or see, we have fathers and I say not all men are fathers. And to say, well, men's day in fathers, man in farm boom. Then you say, who told me? You see why I said say emotions.
Why you said?
You see why I said say emotions no frame.
Why you said?
Because emotions are far one.
Emotions are some. And your emotions are some.
And see.
And your emotions are some.
If we really want to get far with this, I think.
If I'm coming back to you, we promote tourism every other day.
Yes.
Why is it that you, Helen? It's about International Tourism Day. Now I'm on extra attention.
International, I agree. Say we have a particular day, just as we have. That is where I still base my point on the Father's Day. That at least there is something showing. We don't have anything apart from the International whatever tourism day, So we have just one. This is where your promotion comes every day. Then we select a particular day just to say, okay, this and that. So if you have something there. An indicator.
Do you know we have International Wildlife Day?
Yes, it's just once been celebrated.
Hold on, doesn't it fall under tourism? Pick your phone and search. Wildlife Day, doesn't it? Is wildlife not part of tourism? ANNUITY was also. But it's about international was also. But today you are saying, because every day is.
Anyway. No, something is saying. Somebody
you don't need a particular day to say.
So I have to wait till 19th.
Every day is a day.
Yes.
Every day you get the opportunity to talk about tourism.
They will care
we have to wait until 19th.
They will come to say brofo.
Hey, brofo.
Me that say. Okay. And say Helen, for the last time, let me repeat myself.
Yes.
I'll give you the same answer.
Brofo amekaya no. Mr. Me mama Cambri Binchel. Messi. International Father's Day. The issues is discussed. Although these issues are discussed throughout the year, a special day is set aside to throw further light on it. So stop saying so.
So why don't you also?
Okay. So stop saying so. Musi yancheng sada no pe they be. Say look, you're discussing it throughout the year, but sada no. You're the creative further awareness, just as how you're discussing breast cancer throughout the year. But you were there.
Should it come from outside all the time?
Is it where it came from or the positivity behind it?
Sometimes it is not where it is coming also from. They don't have to dictate to us. We also have, in a way, it's a dictate.
And World Tourism Day, no swear. And then I'm person who answer. We say then I will come.
Tourism Day. Every day is a
tourism day for us. We go. Go Kakum, whatever. We go any day, every time. I mean, even in my house, I have tourism there. I tourist myself there.
Did you just see on that radio say here World Tourism Day?
Every day we should discuss tourism.
Every day
we should discuss tourism.
Because that special day, nothing extraordinary happens. Because today, if you have not even said it, Socrates doesn't even know, even me, moi, herself, her excellency, I don't even know. So what we are trying to say,
that you don't know means it's rubbish.
So, not that because we don't know.
Halifax,
many people just go on the road now.
Anyway, I nearly forgot something. Safo, you said something. Please clarify. Did you say we don't need World Tourism Day?
I said every day should be Tourism Day.
I heard that one.
Me.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Yes.
I'm asking you, did you say that?
Me, Socrates Safo, I am saying, say, I don't think we need World Tourism Day. We should discuss tourism every day.
Okay,
We
now
don't need a particular day. We should discuss
because
it every
because
day.
the way we kind try no, it sounded a bit. To clarify it.
Me Socrates Safo, me feel say every day we should
be a
discuss.
tourism day.
We discuss every day. We should discuss.
Since when did the two of you come to this realization? Say we don't
Today.
need today, yeah.
Today, yeah.
Just to back your argument, say we don't
Today,
need International
we got
Father's
the
Day.
realization today.
This is here, Namuhue.
Aye.
Interesting people.
If you see say somebody they write in 504, make you
So that is it, International Men's Day.
because you don't know how you get that.
Omumpo, a International Men's Day. Globally accepted all around the world.
No say
Let us use it to learn about men issues.
just play.
Just see if every be toxic masculinity. If you know how to read about it.
Wow.
There is something called male suicide on the rise. If you can do some research on this, let's discuss this. What is causing this? How can we prevent it?
Make you know boss.
There is something called positive male role models. Let us learn from their triumph stories. Let us learn from how they lived their lives and became great men of valor. Celebrate men. It's not been an easy ride being a man. No matter where it came from, Bruni bin started, but you know, the same people who are saying that Helen, and not the same people. Helen can't say, well, because it came from Amanoneno na and you know, sometimes I mean they shouldn't be dictating to us. My Christmas in those years, I'll be on the Helen Bay. As if Christmas came from Boko. Sometimes I love DJ Bosco. Bronya, thank you. Aha.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host, Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7
Ellen, Bronya boo.
Catch ya na ekọ but 24th no na ya me best.
And the Bronya no confirmation and the buy wow.
Bronya is the end of the year. People are celebrating. It's all about Christ. So it's not about a particular person. Say you're not full. Say you're no hunting and you're celebrating. No. No, we are celebrating because it's an end of all my torture, of all my problems, of all whatever. So let me celebrate.
No, that is 31st night. So Christmas has got nothing to do with end of the year. General.
Is it 24th? No? Your board member. It's almost chair emo.
Emo. I didn't know one can say well 20 Christmas
because almost chair board member.
Hey, maybe if you want me
Nyabut Helen. Helen.
woman a whole day. Yenka creative art asem. Me pese yenka creative art asem.
Helen.
Yes. No can na actually my dream about bibi so.
No matter what the two of you do, I will still insist on this question. And see Helen, Bronya African origin and roots wahum. The fostered origo and genealogy, the history of Bronya. It's African, right? Your mic is on, Zafo. And the weekends will be at you. So go on. Are you saying that they were African origin?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Educate listeners. Tell us about the African origin of Bronya. Yes, you.
It is the imposition of the.
Safo, would you stop distracting her now and try ideas here? Yes, you. Helen, tell us about the African origin.
You should not say Helen because my interest.
Okay, when you finish the the jokes, now come to the serious issues. Helen, educate listeners on the African origin of Bronya.
We are talking about festival. So what
we're talking about Christmas.
Christmas. And like Christmas, you know, sabi Obroni no so on to me and can't me say that day is the birth of Christ. So and no and you be and I impose it. We, all of us, even including the Muslims and everything, because it's coming to a year, because every this thing have a different calendar, so nobody knows. Say, December is a celebration for us. So a Drew one, each and every one, whether African or wherever you are coming from, we come together and then we celebrate because anyamia ya dom yenyina ochedi ganyo baga gashi atana nyumbo if you were dromo. So I feel like so we are coming together just to celebrate and give glory to God. Okay, you are entering into a new year. So that's it. So I can give it to them. Say they brought it.
And so what's the radio? So country at for say yes, celebrate Christmas because afinu aberie. Is that what you are saying?
We are celebrating both the Christ as Christians, the Christ, and then the ending of a year, a calendar year.
Sa concept of celebrating Christ, every.
And because some of us as Christians,
every.
Every nyakupon
why no start this concept
now? Because one more education wise, they started with all those kind of things now.
Why more?
Oh, I don't think they have a name.
Education wise, why
no, with the Holy Bible, no, you can't tell me say a particular something that was written in Holy Spirit, Emma, nipa etroye. So that's when I cannot give a credit.
No, or your Dani.
Or is it Israel be in a mejiame? Okay, or Kreni, Israel be because the guns are coming from there. You understand? So that is what I can say. Say or Kreni and a troye. So celebrating, really.
Helen, be a bit careful. Suffer as a way of telling Princess Quadeti.
No, but I'm telling you the truth, Halifax.
So
are you saying the Bible came from the US?
Into country Bible say, what country for say Bible non crime for Motroy?
No, we have our background there as a Ghana person.
I asked you a straight question. Is that what you are saying?
Not in a.
Then okay, I mean, because that is what you are sounding like.
I'm sounding because it's the truth. Say when my background is coming from there. When you're going into history.
Okay. And
yes.
Patre say the question on the borders, who introduced this concept of Christmas awajia to me? And you went round and round. I quite agree one grand for.
Yeah.
Into Brunya grand for Brunya Bay.
I'm not Brunya Bay because it's like the reading of the Bible of the Holy Bible, no, every baby, and then it was hand over to somebody. No, before, and that's what or there are two other languages like bringing it into English now. And that doesn't mean say Bruno or American. I say or Japan, and also or can I say this place Scotland and Holland. They did not write it.
I feel so uncomfortable as a host when my panel member says on my live program that Ghana's introduced Christmas celebration into Africa.
Yeah, when you go deep down into history,
Gas.
Yes, we are part, a descendant coming from there. So in a way, unless we could share DNA, you can see it is there. It is there. So let me educate you on that one. It is the truth. So at the end of the day, celebration, you can't tell me it's American, and I say Holland, and Scottish, and I do buy something that was on the scroll. Now I interpret it actual. They can claim.
Okay, Matthias here. So let me see if I can understand you further. Say a crime for no more Christmas and Abronia bar Africa. By in the name of which of the religions?
Christianity.
Why more Christianity bar Africa?
Why no more by?
You heard a question.
Yes, I did. One more.
Why more?
The white.
Sir.
Yes.
And say white not the Christianity bar Africa.
Yes.
And Christmas, your Christian festival.
Yes.
And I crown for also the Christmas. Christianity festival no bar. Is that what you are saying already?
Yeah, we brought in all of us because nyame somno e we mu different ye nyina na nka ye baako and I mu chair. So we are one. So when we celebrate even with the even Muslims and other religions.
Yeah, but Muslims do not celebrate Christmas.
They don't.
No, they don't.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. You
said we celebrate it with Muslims and every other person.
When I say that, can I clarify my statement? What I'm trying to say, because it's also getting to a calendar year. It's going to a year. We all celebrate. But a true the celebration of Christ, I need this actual date now. Say, okay, something just should be there for us to get in a can I say you who say, oh, Ampa Christ be a buyer, we've taken that date and we are all celebrating just to push to the end of the year. So it becomes a long process. So you might think say be a Christmas snippet, but you are celebrating at the end of the year. Your every challenge that you have gone through. Say say afina babeto. So we celebrate until the Christ and the born and at the end of the year. No.
What about 31st night? 31st December, I don't see a celebration then.
And it's the same thing.
I don't see a birth of Christ in the end of year.
No, I'm saying it is a long process. You
Christmas
celebrate.
Is not a long process.
Yeah.
Christmas is 25th December.
Yeah.
And see, the end of year celebration, is it 31st night or Christmas night?
The Christmas night, is a Christ. Yes, celebrating. And obi before say do 31st, a do December is for only Christians. No, a Christ. Say because that is not the actual date. 25th, is the birth of Christ. But we celebrate it because it's a day that we have picked. But the rest, it's a celebration for whatever you have gone through as a person. Say the God that you serve, that you believe in, God that you believe in.
That is you're a Presbyterian.
I'm a Presbyterian.
And see, Presbyterian doctrine, not sure I say, more press before no say Christmas, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they celebrate Christ in the end of year. That is
both,
what you are saying.
Both.
Interesting doctrine. His name is Ketri. His name is Ketri Kwame Apia or Freeway Brunya. He is not a chief. Wow, or your henny. Ne dindi maminka nana miba nana adia emuye drew trimudel the first. Yeah. I also have 7 minutes to leave the studio. General
Halifax.
How many when you go back and forth on Bronya? Disclaimer says saying.
Pacho and some no kind, Nina, you no nasab, Minkan.
Dear he said, Debbie, no more come together.
Bronya discussion.
No more count, Mona Musi, Bronya, no more, but you ain't free to buy. Or no, what he has a mimity, chile, I say, Bacho. Into Yimi Free. Disclaimer. She's on her own. Okay.
On the Christmas.
Mm. Okay. It's been a banter back and forth the whole time because around was 6:30 and a DJ Bosco from and said Kwame Eugene C. Was it even any when you're running stomach on one come you are okay. It's almost sending in you bribia but I'm almost say Kwame Eugene Yarin see on to remember me see no problem. You bear your show pay it's not near you I mean it's nothing. I still celebrate him as a rock star. Kwame Eugene's story is one worth celebrating on Men's Day, International Men's Day. Mekaipa, sometimes 2015, 2016, Kwame Eugene just went for MTN Hitmaker. He placed third and Oko and sang new acts, High Life Artist of the Year, Artist of the Year. I mean, he's done well. He's been criticized so much. On who criticized him, Rebecca Nigeria will say, he has a song. So talking about Christmas, a lot of freebies will be going around this Christmas, but make sure the free is free. Now, first, no cry or moon far talk tax in by ye. Say, sending mobile money cry, now you're complaining. You see, I must always send you on by Tiobe. So, what would you prefer? Upe Vodafone cash or more dear or moon till she? Nti bia tax no pay na obetua and now pay other one now obetua 1.5% and now 1% now must start tax. Tell me, why are you still on that network? Why do you pay for something that others are giving out for free? Omodi ma free. We send this account of Vodafone cash where absolutely free. Even when you charge 1.5%, and you are still on that network. And Vodafone Cash has been consistent for over 1 year. Sending money through Vodafone Cash has been absolutely free to all networks. And just get a Vodafone SIM card, and you can do self-registration by dialing *558#. Now I'll register, and now bet to me I downloaded my Vodafone app now by dialing *110#. Now Obi, ya did this special drink the bronya say ye. Ya be any I mean you be no as ice cream no chichi and the brodo. Abeli. Obi, I want to hear with you. I get what you mean. And so like Uber Mixi. Now they share disposable cap more. Now they do be a team. Into yana we 12 free. Now we tafri. That's what you mean. You be no. This special chocolate ring, I highly recommend that one to you. It's made from our natural cocoa product. The creamy, nutritious, good, has less fats and easy to prepare. You can take it both hot or cold, and the most important thing is that it is available at every retail store near you. It's here for my phone. Obi Agro and I am a lead producer and David and not Pablo Bay. Is it Red Lights? Wow. Red Lights no more point time. A YouTube program was starting 11 minutes point around 1. A penny 4 program into Pablo Sebanosa. David and not say Pablo. Thursday Sebanos. Friday say on to me because on that time on Thursday night. Now on no Red Lights no pa no swanya no penny coffee into Ebanosa na. All the things he learned on the red lights, well, I don't know. You're going to put it into practice when it gets, I don't know. And DJ Bosco has been my music director for today. My panel has been Socrates Safo and Helen Omar, so troublesome lots. Ellen Yapon.
Oh, we patch Socrates can be anyamede.
Oh, see that.
No, he was talking about the board. Board na ya the pay deal with all that we did. Nobody is telling anybody anything.
We are not talking about that.
You shouldn't also say that because it's like board now. Board maybe once. How many time invite me? No, you better say we. Oh, please, you have your chance. Who better have your friend Flax house all these years? Still I yankasa who to me kasa. We yes only a mafia. Ole femodi. Famody, Bosocrate, Famody.
Helen, I am bored of being BGL. So, you
know what? Nobody is talking to anybody.
Now then, as if we are sorry, free to start. Oh, it's after we are working out of my studio.
Let him leave. On only get a better Hawkasai because I be a Casano one. Contract to be 6 months. I'm not me dreaming.
Who cry? See police for you, show.
That is the thing. A lot to talk about. So please. So make us. As I said, make us up and make us answer so. You've taken all the old ones out. What is that?
Yapo.
Meaning say Yapo, but what is going on is wrong. Wrong is wrong.
Who has taken? Which people are
thinking? Say where mobile here? No. I'm telling you.
Mr. Program, your Baba started around 2. So for they were free, we're going to that. My point for me copies.
Facebook Live, a piece 104.3 FM.